Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you have a Hyundai or Kia, Santa Fe, Sonata, Elantra or Sedona, any Kia or any Hyundai, this is Hyundai Sonata 2006. And if you have any Kia or Hyundai with an airbag light on, stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you what's the problem and how to fix it. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Well, I know what's going on with this car because I already hooked in a diagnostic tool to the car, and I pulled the cards from the airbag module. I hooked in a snap-on Solus, and I know what's the problem, what's going on with this car. But not everyone has $1,000 scan tool like that. I have access to it. It's not mine. I have access to it because I work in a shop, in a mechanic shop, and I have access to all these tools. And I pulled the code, and it's for the occupancy sensor, the passenger occupancy sensor, OCS. So what that means is there is a sensor underneath the passenger seat, so that way the car knows if someone is sitting on the seat or no. And it also classifies the passenger based on the weight. So if a kid, like an infant, is sitting on the seat, the airbag is disabled, and you have this little screen right here that tells you if the airbag is disabled or no. So right now the airbag is working all the time because the car doesn't know if someone is on this seat. So that tells me that the sensor, the occupant sensor, the occupant classification sensor is defective. It's not working. This is how you diagnose this problem. So you have the airbag light on, but this doesn't say airbag light, passenger airbag off. It doesn't say anything. So I know that this works. The car is running, by the way. The car is running, and this is not telling me that the passenger seat airbag is not disabled. No one is in the seat. This airbag should be disabled, and it should say it. It should say passenger airbag off. I know for a matter of fact that this light right here works. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna tell you how to diagnose this. So the airbag light is on. Let's turn off the car. So this is how you know that this light is working. So see it? It's working. It should go off and then go on and stay on because no one is in the car, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It stays off. See? This should light because no one is sitting on the passenger seat. So that tells me the MAT sensor is called the MAT sensor, the passenger occupant classification sensor underneath this seat is defective. So we'll go ahead and pull it out and replace it. So let me turn off the car. By the way, I have a little fan here just to cool the car while it's off because it's really hot out. I turned off the car because we're gonna be messing with the airbag. You don't want the car running while messing with the airbag. So here is how you do it. You will need to pull. So this is how you do it. You will need to take out these covers right here. Take them out. You got two in the front, two in the back. Just take them out, and you got 14. Oh, by the way, this is an injury from the shop yesterday. No big deal. So you have 14mm bolt right here, and you will need a 14mm wrench and a pry tool. I just made this myself from a piece of aluminum, and I will use it to pry the fabric hooks all around the seat. It's really easy actually. You can do them by hand, but it's easier with something like this. So you got 14mm bolts, 4 of them, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and unscrew them. You got a Phillips head screw right here. You get a Phillips head screwdriver and pull this out. Then this will open up. Just pry all this out. These are the hooks that I told you about, that you will need this to pry out, something like this. One in the front, two on sides. So I pried everything out already right here, and you just lift this off like this, and between the fabric and the foam is where the sensor is, between the fabric and the foam. So just take out the connector. It has one connector underneath. Take it out, and let me show you the sensor right here. So this is the sensor. This is basically how the car knows that someone is sitting on that passenger seat. This is a weight sensor. So this is basically where you put your butt cheeks. So this is the whole thing. So this is the problem. It's this little module right here, this little computer right here. This is sealed. This is usually sealed with a cover and foam. Pretty tough to open it, actually, very tough. It took me a good amount of time to open it up like this. This foam is really tough. So this little computer right here has a problem. All 2006 cars have these problems. So I went ahead and I got one from the junkyard. It's from a 2006 car, a similar Sonata, 2006 Sonata, but this is an updated sensor. So this is what Hyundai used to fix the airbag light on customers' cars with warranty. So this was not replaced under warranty. I got the car with the airbag light on, so the previous owner never replaced this sensor, never went ahead and replaced it. So they look similar, but this is an updated version. You see the patterns right here. The patterns are a little bit different. Let me put this side by side to show you also what's going on. So I got this from the junkyard for $30. That's a pretty good deal to fix an airbag light for $30. Oh, the ice cream truck is right next to me. Damn. So this is for $30 from the junkyard. I was lucky because the guy didn't know what I was talking about, so he just gave me a price and told me to go ahead and pull it out. He didn't even know how it looks like, so I just took my tools in and pulled it out. So he was actually surprised when I pulled it out. He was like, where the hell did this come from? So I'm sure if he knew what he was selling, he would be charging me like $200 or something like that. Just the emulators, because there are emulators for this sensor. If you want them online, they sell for $70. So just the emulators. So I got the actual sensor for $30, which is a pretty good deal. So here is the problem. The problem is in this little box right here. That's the problem. It's actually a software problem, not a hardware problem. Let's put this side by side. So let's see. Let me go from the other side, or just, yeah, let me go from the other side. So they look pretty similar, but they are actually different. This is the old one. See, down here it says hardware 4.3, software 6.0.2. New one, hardware 4.3, so similar hardware, but the software is 6.1.1. So this is updated with a recent software. This has a problem with the old software, 6.0.2, 6.1.1. So let's go ahead and put this in, replace this, and let's see how it works. So here we go. You will need to take this out. It has two tabs right here. You just need to reach down there and pull them. They are flexible, they stretch, and then unbolt these two nuts right here, 14mm, I mean bolts, 14mm bolts. Do the same in front. Slide the seat back and take the nuts. The front has nuts, the back has bolts. Same 14mm. There you go, the seat is free. So let's lift it up and start working underneath. So these are the wires, connectors. So this is a connector for the mat sensor, the cushion sensor, passenger occupancy classification sensor. It has different names, but it's all the same thing. Mat sensor, occupancy classification sensor, or cushion sensor. So let's just get ready to put the new one in. Okay, let me get the new one. Come here, baby. It's gonna be a little bit hard to do it by one hand, so I will probably have to put the phone down or put it in, or let's see if I can do this by hand, by one hand. It will be a little bit tough, but you will get the idea. Just need to get this free. It's a velcro in the middle right here, velcro, and then you just slide the sensor right in there. So let me go ahead. Here it is. Here it is. So right in there, nice and sweet. So the little module will go down in here under the foam in this little hole right here, and it just reverse everything back. So let me just plug in this connector right here and reverse the process and show you the end result. So here is the sensor fully seated in its place. Just gonna run the wire from the inside and then plug it in. Okay, all done. So you just need to plug in the wire now and you should be ready to go. The wire is plugged in, so all my wires are in place. Like so. So one last check, everything is in place, and when we are ready to go, just put everything back together like it was before. So pretty much a reverse process to what we did in the beginning, and we'll see you later for the end result. Stay tuned. So I'm done putting back the seat together. So everything is nice and back to normal, and here we are. Let's fire her up. So there you go. The light is gone. No more airbag light. And check this out. Passenger airbag off. So now the sensor is working. So the car knows that no one is sitting in the passenger seat. So this is how you diagnose this problem. If you have the airbag light on and this is not on, this is off, when the seat, the passenger seat is empty and this is off, you know it's the sensor, the occupancy sensor. So that's what's causing the problem. This is a very common problem with Hyundai and Kia cars. So this is for a Sonata, and this pretty much goes for every other Hyundai and Kia out there that has this problem. And this is how you fix it. This is a $30 fix. This is for cheap. If you go to the dealer for this, be sure that they will try to charge you up to $1,000 for this. Trust me, don't ever go to the dealer for this. So the light is working right now, car is running, and no more airbag light on. You don't even need a scan tool or a diagnostic tool to clear the codes for the airbag. You just plug in the sensor and the airbag light will be gone. No need for a scan tool or anything to clear the codes. So this is working like a charm. Sweet. So here is the old bastard right here. This is what's causing the problem. The sensor itself is fine. It's just like a bunch of weight sensors right here that detect if someone is sitting on the passenger seat. This is where the problem is. This is the control module, the ECM, the electronic control module. This is where the problem is, and it's a software problem, not a hardware problem. So if you remember, when we compare these together, if you remember, this has a 6.0.2. The new sensor that I just put in has a newer software, a 6.1.1. The hardware is the same, it's 4.3 for both, but the software is different. So that's what's causing the problem. So this is gonna go to the garbage, and here we go. The airbag light is gone, it's fixed. So please, if you like this video, if this video helped you, please comment, subscribe and like, and I will upload more videos, more fixes. So this is it. Good luck, guys.